Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we have a different topic to discuss, which is time management. Something I have to learn myself too, is that for different stages of the game, depending on how much time you have, there's different ways of playing. So for now, for example, we're in the 10-minute mark. We have a lot of time to think about the moves. We in prep usually, not anymore because of this H3 move. So we have the time to, really think about what we're going to play. Uh, yeah, and we should do so in this fashion. We should calculate our moves, should develop in the opening, obviously. So that's why I'm developing in the center. And in this opening stage, you can definitely take your time. And you take your time because you're trying to get a better position than your opponent, which in the end helps you um, to easier navigate the position in later stages of the game where you have less time. And usually, the one who has easier play ends up having better um, results, also in time scrambles. So, bishop b5 is played, c6 felt very natural, so just to gain time as well on the board, because he has to waste the tempo to move the bishop again, and in this time, we are developing pieces very naturally. We're threatening e4, getting a little space, and we have this time because White has ignored his main duty in the opening because, um, yeah, he has to actually kind of develop in the center. He didn't play that. He has to play the knights out. He didn't do that. So now we are the one, having some easy play here where we took our time. And now, as you can see, our opponent needing some time to think. Rightly so, because if you play something like d3, you are already losing because of this check you created yourself with queen e5 check. So our opponent kind of took... Oh wait, I messed up. Did I? No, I didn't. Our opponent kind of didn't realize that in the opening stage and in the first phase of the game, you actually have to take your time. We can play d4 now, attacking the knight. The knight is pinned. So yes, he has to play something like that. To which we just retreat, still attacking the bishop. And if then the knight goes away, we can just safely get the bishop. If the bishop goes away, we take the knight. If he goes b4, yeah, b4, I'm not really sure. But let's see if he sees the move. I'm not really sure though what to do in that situation. He takes there. We take back. There's a queen e check, e2 check, but this easily gets negated by, I assumed, bishop e6. That was kind of played too fast. And b5, yeah, so he plays the move. He plays the move. I think now we can just go back where we were, because now he has lost control over a5. We're still attacking the bishop if takes. First off, we have this take, capture, we check. We also have just this capture, but after this is not so nice. After takes, we still are attacking this bishop, so I guess this is the way to go. As you can see, we take our time. We take our time. When needed, we take our time. So he takes, simply take. Nothing fancy is needed in this stage. Still maintaining the pin. So let's say we were, hasty or greedy, and we took here. White gets sufficient counterplay by even taking here, because there's no way we can stop this, right? So by doing this, we are developing. We're giving some, breathing space to the rook. So now I'm not scared of anything at all. Now the question, a very good question, which I don't know really the answer of, is: do we take with the pawn or do we take with the queen? Because if you take with the pawn, we are doubling our pawns, but we have a pawn on c6 stopping any c4 action. If you take with the queen, it will take on some tempo to get it back. It will take some tempo to get it back. So let's say here, d2. Okay, we can just take there. Never mind. And if queen here, we can still take there. So I guess we take with the queen. Because I was scared of bishop b2 attacking the queen, but there I have queen takes on a1, winning another rook. We are up a piece, and the game is basically over if and only if, well, it's not an only if, but if I play solid, just trade down whenever it's possible and beneficial, and don't get too greedy. So as you can see, we took our time to think in the opening phase, because in the opening phase, it's really, really important that you gain or at least have an equal or good position. Because if you're not, it's hard to make up for that in the later stage of a game where, with a worse position or a piece down, you just simply can't come back, or the chances are very low. Okay, knight back. Still losing the rook, but I guess he wants to play this in that position, but there we can take the bishop. But then the knight takes. That doesn't make sense. So here, and then we just go back, I assume. And if bishop d2, we take the pawn. So I said, don't get too greedy. I am getting a bit greedy here, but I calculated that my queen doesn't get trapped. We safely escape. I assume he wants to castle here. That would make sense. And then I castle. Not getting too greedy for any pawns or anything else. There's also knight c4 there. But okay, castle. King is safe, the most important piece in the game. And we're heading to the second part, which is the blitz area. So we just went from the rapid area, which is about, let's say, minute 30 to minute 5, maybe 10. But in this case, 5, because there were only 10 minutes. So now we could take, just trade down and take. And for sake of simplicity, we are gonna do that. For sake of simplicity. And by doing this, we kind of open up the e file where the rook will stand and do his thing. And this comes with tempo. Which rook to do it? I guess the e8 one. Because, if I do it with the a1, this rook is a bit, cramped. And with the dark square bishop, you never really know if your rook is gonna get trapped. So we do it with the f rook, which is now an e rook, obviously. And I'm expecting something like this. After he moved the queen, obviously, not now. I'm expecting a threat like this, so we are gonna already think about it, and I assume we should just go to c3. There. Obviously, we are winning hard, and now it's even more attractive to go queen c3 because we protect the pawn he is attacking. Is it necessary? No. We don't even need to do that, but yeah, as you can see, it does pay dividends. So we see this check, but it doesn't help. We can just park the knight here. It's a beautiful space for the piece. You can also um, not overthink. And you can also play c4. The only piece that is really undeveloped here is the rook. We can also place it on d1. Or we can just simply play a5, which I really like because you're trading down pieces. You're threatening even more pieces. Life's good. Life's good. Let's take with the rook. We have to be careful of the back rank. But for now, this rook is defended. This rook is kind of defended, but we have to be careful. What the hell? And as you can see, your opponent just collapses when the position gets hard to play. Psychology, it's very hard to continue, and you win a game. You win a game. I assume. Yeah, that was kind of it. I wanted to showcase more in the blitz area and the bullet area. But basically, if you get it in the blitz area, you start to play faster, right? You slowly play faster. If that makes any sense, that's what I kind of see. So from the 5 to 2 minute mark, you're still calculating, but you can't calculate all the variations. Some moves are no-brainers because if the position is quite quiet, there's not much complexity going on or tactics. But in the bullet area, especially from 30 seconds to zero, if you're equal in time, you can even play the worst moves ever. Because now it's just a matter of time. If you not get mated, it's about who is faster. So that's about it. Talking about time scrambles and opening, I guess, mainly. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think we just played a perfect game, honestly. Knight of six before, yeah, this is all not good. And here I'm already quite better, I would say. Engine doesn't agree, but I agree with myself. And as you can see, by agreeing with myself, I gained a super position. Yeah, I think this is all, yeah, 12 plus 12, just simply 17 to 13. Okay, sure. I guess you could play it even better by playing something like rook e8 to a1, trading down the rook because this is simply mate in one. Wow, this is actually really good. Okay, and we don't even have, okay. Because of that move, that was not the best move, but obviously no need to do anything in this winning position. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.